All right, everybody, let's come down to our mat. We can start on our back. And then draw the knees tightly into the chest, rock from side to side. And just start to take deep, long breaths in and out through your nose. Being conscious of our breathing. And then gently extend the left leg to the floor. Take the right knee into the chest. Take a nice big inhale and squeeze. And then exhale, find your supine twist, looking to the opposite side of where the knee has traveled to. Feeling that release in the spine. Relax and soften into your shoulders. Gently come back to center on your next inhale. Wiggle side to side with those knees. And then gently release your other leg. It should be the right leg this time. Keep your left tucked in. Big hug and squeeze. Inhale. And then exhale, release. Supine twist to the other side. And just remember how this pose feels at the start of class. It doesn't feel as supple as it does towards the end where our body is looser, muscles are lengthened. Okay, we've got that fresh blood flow. Coming back to center, bring the knees into your chest, rocking up and down that spine, getting nice and dynamic to start with. Okay, so that forwards and backwards rocking. Imagine you're close to the wall. We're coming in nice and close, getting that position, landing with the feet. Okay, and then driving back. This is great for our spinal column. Just a few more rocks up and down. Use that core, really engaged here. Nice, and then when you're ready, gently cross the ankles, plant the palms, and then come back to your downward face. Oh, sorry, your tabletop position. Getting ahead of myself. So in our tabletop, draw the tummy down, lift the chin up. You know this motion of the breath helps us guide us with this flow, drawing the chest down, lifting the head up, cat and cow breathing. I want you to think about your exhale as you round the spine, tuck the chin, look down. And then as you inhale, lift the chin, look up, draw the tummy down. Feel that in the spine. Wiggle from side to side. Any extra movement is welcome. Good. 2 more rounds of breath wherever you're at. I always find it helps to close my eyes because you want to feel your body. You want to experience each transition, each pose, each asana. Nice, coming back to center, tuck the toes under, take an inhale, and then an exhale to downward facing dog. Just stretching out through the back of the legs, find that nice warm up. Take an inhale when you're ready. Look forward, step towards the wrists and fold. Grab hold of the elbows, find that ragdoll. Gently sway the body side to side. Really tuck in that chin as much as you need to, letting the whole head relax. So the muscles attaching torso to neck are our traps, our trapezius. Okay, feel that relaxation, that heaviness. Feel the weight of your body in your feet, taking those gentle circles around each part of the foot, feeling that activation. Then change direction, find those small circles again. And I want you to picture and just remember how it feels in the back of the legs, through the calves, behind the kneecap, into the hamstrings, into the glutes, this long stretch. Gently release your hands, take an inhale to halfway lift, hands to shins, flat spine, lift and lengthen. Exhale, hands to the mat, bend your knees, roll up to Tadasana. Take an inhale, reach the hands high. Exhale, hands through center, fold forward, chin to the chest. Halfway lift, inhale. Looking down, exhale, step the hands down, step the feet back into high plank. From this high plank, I want you to rock side to side, just with that hip side to side, getting that steady movement going along the wrists in 3. Nice, feeling the activation of the obliques in 2, keeping the arms straight if you can. In 1, drop the knees, take an inhale, look forwards. Exhale, lower the chest to the floor, and then push all the way back up to that half plank in 5. Keep it going if we can in 4. In 3, working into those triceps, working into the biceps in 2. Nice, everybody. In 1, upper body strength, push the tailbone high, downward facing dog. Feel that lengthen of the biceps. Take an inhale, look forwards at the hands. Exhale, step the left foot forwards, then the right, and fold. Really release that breath. Inhale, draw it in, halfway lift. Exhale and fold. Then through the knees. Roll up the spine, Tadasana pose. Inhale, lift to tiptoes. Look up to the ceiling. Exhale through heart center, heels down and release. Halfway lift, inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, hands to the mat, step back to high plank, full chaturanga from here. From our high plank or from the knees, lower the chest down. Take an inhale, upward facing dog, stretch the torso up. Good, exhale over the toes at downward facing dog. Nice job, everyone. Take an inhale, look forwards, exhale, walk the right foot, then the left and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, folding again, bend the knees, roll up, Tadasana pose. Take an inhale, lift the hands above the head, squeeze your ears. And then take an exhale, lean the hands to the left side, lateral stretch on the right in 3. Try to relax the kneecaps, not clench them in 2. Hold in that long stretch in 1, inhale to center. Exhale to the other side. Long breath, good. Take 1 more breath, inhale. Exhale. Rise up, inhale, Tadasana pose. Exhale, swan dive the hands behind you all the way to the floor. Lovely. Chin to chest, halfway lift, next inhale. Exhale, hands to the mat, step the right foot back, then the left foot. 3 push-ups or hold your high plank position, up to you. In 3, if we're going for those push-ups, let's go for it. Good, in 2. Nice. In 1, chaturanga here, drop the chest halfway, inhale, upward facing, shoulders back. Exhale over your toes, downward facing dog. Nice job. Take an inhale, shift forwards into the tabletop position, lowering the knees down, and then exhale, push back to a downward facing dog. So instead of coming into high plank, which we've done in the past, we're just dropping into a tabletop, so we're finding that focus in the core, and then exhale. So no part of the body is leaving the mat, other than the knees touching in that kind of moment of hot potato, driving back up. So inhaling to tabletop, shoulders stay in line, exhale, push back to downward dog. 1 more time, inhale. Good, keep that flat back, everybody. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice job. Walk your hands back to the feet. Find ragdoll, either hands in front or hands behind the calves. Completely up to you. For a deeper stretch, hands behind. For a gentler stretch, hands in front of the shins. Take 1 more breath here. Lovely, release your hands, roll up to your Tadasana pose. Taking that inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, swan dive, or hands in front to the floor. Halfway lift, inhale. Good, feel that stretch down the back of the legs, exhale and fold. If we're at the back of our mat, come forwards with the hands to that high plank. Drop the chest all the way to the floor, lowering as you go, keeping that body in a nice line. Inhale to cobra, elbows bent by the side, release your hands. That's the point where we hold the back. Squeeze the bottom, maybe lift the feet in 3. Holding it strong, squeeze those elbows back in 2. Nice, everybody, in 1, relax the chin down, take an exhale. Inhale, push yourself back to tabletop. And then through to that downward facing dog. Nice job. Take an inhale, lift the right leg high. Exhale, warrior 1, halfway step, hands above the ears, squeeze. Take an inhale, lift the head, look higher. Exhale, swan dive your arms around. Feel that chest expansion slowly down to the mat. Step the right foot back, high plank, chaturanga. Squeeze your tummy, squeeze the bottom upward facing. Nice job, everybody. Exhale, downward facing. So over time, as your chaturangas develop, okay, you're gonna feel each point of that transition and that section of the pose. Take an inhale, left leg high, 3 leg down dog. Exhale, step through warrior 1, reach the arms wide. Lift the hands above the head, squeeze your ears. It's an active pose, okay? Foot is forward on the side, toes are out. Take an inhale, lift the chin, look up. Exhale, hands to the mat. Take the left foot back, chaturanga. Take an inhale, lift the right leg high. Exhale, warrior 2, step through, turn the toes out, looking forwards. Soft bend in that front knee. Really challenge that stance here. Good, take an inhale, elbow to knee, reach the top arm forwards. Exhale, reverse, sweep the front hand up and back. Right side body, lovely. Inhale, elbow to knee, left arm up and forwards, long stretch. Good, exhale, reverse. Use that left hand to take it down the back leg. Nice job, guys. Inhale to warrior 2, look forwards. Exhale, cut all the hands down, step the left foot all the way forwards and fold. Nice transition there. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step the left foot all the way back. Drop the back knee. Come into that broken crescent lunge. Reaching the arms wide. Take an inhale. Lift the chin and chest. Looking up. We're pausing here for 3 rounds of breath. I want you to squeeze your ears. Feel that stretch through the left hip flexor. That compression on the right. Feel that stretch on the right glute as well in 2. Lifting up that chin, don't slump into the pose, lift away from the floor. In 1, swan dive the arms around, down to the mat. Nice job. Take an inhale, come off the back knee. Exhale, step back, knee plank position. 3 rounds of presses here, so lowering that chest halfway, driving back up in 3. Good, nice bend in the elbow in 2. Good job, everybody. In 1, downward facing dog. Nice work. Take 2 rounds of breath. 1 round of breath. Lovely. Take an inhale, lift the left leg high now. Exhale, big stance, warrior 2. Let's get into it. Find your position. Good, soft bend in that front knee. Take an inhale, reach the arms wide. You want to stretch the front side of the body and the back side. Imagine someone's trying to break you in half here. So you're feeling that lengthening side. Take an inhale, left elbow to knee, right arm forwards. Inhale. Exhale to warrior 2, float all the way back, reverse. Inhale to warrior 2, elbow to knee, right arm forwards. Long side stretch. This is also a bit of balance, okay? Exhale, reverse. Lovely. Inhale, warrior 2, cartwheel the hands, step the right foot forwards all the way. Nice transition. Halfway lift, inhale, take the hands behind you, floating them up, aeroplane. The aeroplane looks a bit like this from front on. Okay, exhale, hands to the mat, bend your knees. Take an inhale, step the right foot all the way back, drop the back knee, release the foot. Take an inhale, reach the arms wide, opening up the hip. Sorry, opening up the chest. Take an exhale, grab hold of your left wrist and pull the torso to the right side. In 3, nice. In 2, woo. In 1, inhale to center, change sides. Grab your right wrist with your left hand. In 3, good, you should feel a little bit more on this side. The whole side of the body is stretching out here through the hip flexor in 2. Nice. In 1, hands to the mat. Take the back knee off the floor, low lunge. Take an inhale, step the left foot back. Exhale, 3 rounds of presses or hold your high press position. Halfway, driving up in 3. Nice. In 2. Good job, everybody. In 1, downward facing dog. Remember, you can take child's pose at any point. For those who I can't see practicing, bit of a shame, but I hope that you are enjoying it. Otherwise, for those who I can see on screen, thank you for allowing me to give you a bit of feedback. When you're ready, take an inhale, look forwards, bend your knees, softly jump all the way to the wrists as slowly as you can. Good, soften the bend, take an inhale, rise up, Tadasana pose. Lift those hands high, squeeze your ears, come into a streamlined pose in 3. As tall as you can, tuck the tailbone, squeeze the core in 2. Nice and active, swan dive the hands in 1. Halfway lift, inhale, lifting the chest high. Exhale, hands to the mat, step back. Chaturanga from the knees or toes, your choice. Upward facing dog, inhale, shoulders pull back. Downward facing dog, release. Nice work. So we're going to move through that warrior 1, warrior 2 sequence. If you lose the rhythm, just get back into it when you know the pose. And don't be too hard on yourself. Take an inhale, lift the right leg high. Exhale, halfway step, warrior 1. Back heel down, lift the hands high, take an inhale. Exhale, swan dive the hands wide, back to the mat. Inhale, step back, high plank, 3 presses, either in high plank position or in knee plank. Otherwise, hold your plank. 3 variations there, guys. Nice. Chaturanga, take an inhale, upward facing. Shoulders pull back, exhale, downward facing. Good. Take an inhale, left leg, let's raise it up, inhale. Exhale, warrior 1 to the left. Reach the hands wide, really squeeze the ears here. Take an inhale, lift the chin and chest. Exhale, release the hands behind, swan dive, down to the floor. Step the left foot back, come down on your knees, 3 press ups, let's go in 3. Drive up strong, in 2. Nice, remember your body will follow what your mind says. In 1, downward facing dog. 2 rounds, reset. Long breaths in to help the body flush, release, settle. Good. On your next inhale, reach the right leg high. Take a big inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Let's go. Turn the back heel down. Look forwards. Bend nicely into it. Okay, we're not worrying. We're being warriors here, nice and strong. Take an inhale, elbow to knee, top hand up and over. Feel that side body stretch. Imagine you're between two walls, like a wall here. Okay, you're just slightly slicing your body all the way through that. Inhale, back to warrior two. Exhale, reverse, taking it back. Inhale, warrior two, elbow to knee, top hand up and over. Good, exhale, warrior two, reverse. Lovely, hands to the mat, step the left foot forwards and fold. Halfway lift, inhale, lift and lengthen. If you're finding this harder, it's because it is. We've got stronger. Take the right foot all the way back, drop the right knee now. Reach the hands high, take an inhale. Good, exhale, cactus the arms, open that chest. Hold it here in 3. Lifting that chin, relax the head. In 2, find that balance. One more round of breath in 1. Hands to the mat, take an inhale, back knee off the floor. Exhale, step it back, 3 press ups or hold your high plank. In 3. Nice, looking forwards in 2. In 1. Chaturanga, let's go, chest to the floor. Upward facing, shoulders back. Downward facing, nice work. Take 1 round here, inhale together. Exhale, release. Good, inhale the left leg high, let's go. Exhale, warrior two, big stance. Prepare that body, get into alignment. Inhale, elbow to knee, right arm up and forwards. Feel that right side stretching out all the way. Inhale to warrior two, keep the gaze forwards. Exhale, flip the front palm, reverse. One more time, not moving with the legs. Take an inhale, elbow to knee, top arm forwards. Extended triangle stretch. Exhale, reverse the warrior. Nice. Inhale, hands to the mat, square the hips. Big step off the back foot and fold. Halfway lift, lengthen that spine. Exhale, hands to the mat. Inhale the left knee, step it behind you. Drop it down, release the back foot. Nice work. Take an inhale, lift the hands high. Grab hold of your right wrist. Pull your torso over to the left side in 3. Balance through this. Good. In 2. It's quite a hard one because we're not really filling that space on the side in 1. Inhale to center, switch the alignment. So we're grabbing hold of our left wrist now. Pull the body over to the right side in 3. This should feel good. Yeah, we're feeling that balance on the right side in 2. Nice. Keep the hands or the arms in line with your ears in 1. Inhale the hands high, look up. Exhale, swan dive down to the mat. Good job. Take an inhale, low lunge, step back. Option to do your 3 press ups now or just push back to your chaturanga. Up to you. Meet me in downward facing dog when you're ready. Nice. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Good, and then from here, drop the knees, lower to your child's pose. Catch that breath, forehead down. Just treating the body after that flow, that positive relapse, okay. Two rounds of breath. Nice, and slowly rise up. We're going to swivel onto our bottoms already, getting into core, because that's going to help us with our peak balance posture. So start off in your beloved boat pose, or the beloved boat pose, okay? So we know that position, hands behind the knees, long spine, arms are long as well, okay? If you've got shorter arms, just draw the legs out a little bit wider. You're going to lift those feet off the floor, remove the hands away and hold that position with your body. I want you to bring your hands in line with in line with the legs, drop the chest down in 4, 3, 2, back up on 1, nice, hold in 4, hold it there in 3, in 2, in 1, let's lower down in 4, 3, 2, 1, back up, let's hold it there, you've got one more round of this, guys. Let's lift the hands above our head in 4, 3, 2, and 1, lower in 4, 3, 2, 1, relax. Nice job. Take the hands above your head, long body stretch. Bring the knees in towards you, rock from side to side. Relax those shoulders. Don't hold that tension whilst we're lying on the mat right now. Slowly bring the feet down to the floor, interlace the hands behind your head for more of a, more support if you have any sore necks or if we feel that we just need that extra oomph. Otherwise, hands by the ears. We're going to bring the opposite knee to the opposite elbow, okay? We've got 20 taps working into the obliques, the external obliques and outside. Okay, keeping that nice shell around the core. Nice, keep that tap very gentle. Other leg stays on the mat as well. So after that repeated movement, we're really working that muscular strength. Good, let's go 10 more if you've lost count. Think about your breaths, exhaling as you touch, inhaling as you reset. Good, in 6, in 5, in 4, feeling that burn, in 3, we all are, in 2, who can hold on, in 1, change sides, let's go, in 20, I'm gonna count it down now, 19, 18, every single rep counts, 17, tap, 16, 15, come on guys, 14, that burn has started a little bit quicker now, in 13, in 12, I can't hear you, in 11, nice, in 9, woo, 8, feeling in the top of the core now, in 6, in 5, wow, in 4, last 3, last 2, and 1, relax, woo, bring the knees into your chest, rock from side to side, nice work everybody, and then gently roll up and down that spine, very gently, cross the ankles, plant the palms, and then we're going to come into our tabletop position. So we're going to practice pincher. Pincher is all about that upper body strength. If the floor is right here, just for example, I'm going to keep this position with my hands the whole time, all right? So just to kind of warm you up, elbows stay in line with the ribs, okay? Palms are facing forwards at all times. If you were to stay like this, this is a pretty kind of solid pose with the elbows, okay? So what you want to try and do is have the head hovering away from the floor. I'll quickly demonstrate. If you have got a wall, I recommend you use it just for extra support and extra peace of mind. So again, we're going to start in a downward facing dog position. Okay, downward facing dog. We're going to lower one elbow to the floor and then the other. This is called dolphin. This might be enough for some of you. And if that is, fantastic. Just play around with walking the feet forwards and then walking the feet back, okay? I want you to look to the back of the room. And then slowly, just make sure those elbows are nice, the elbows are nice and in line. Palms can face down, or you can clasp the hands together, up to you. I'm gonna have my palms facing down. And we're gently gonna lift the right leg up and then switch it with the other. So playing around with that footing, right foot up and then left foot up. Now notice my head is off the floor. If you do want to bring your head down to headstand, that's a different thing. Just play around with it, just from there, okay? And then you might find, in time, you're able to hold it. It comes with practice, I promise. Have a go. All right, now focus on your hands, everybody. What are your hands doing? Are the hands pressing into the floor or are they clasped together? Yeah, find that variation that works for you. Slowly walk the feet forwards, keep that tailbone high. Nice, Charlie. Slowly, slowly. Can you lift one leg up and land with the opposite one? So a scissor kick. We always practice the leg that we're strongest at, but can you find that exchange? Okay. Nice, Alice. Well done. In 3. In 2. Good. In 1, let's go into a nice child's pose. Well done, everybody, for those who practice. Nice job, Alice. It's all about that confidence as well. Okay, so find your child's pose, bring that forehead down to the mat, release the breath, in and out, breathing, okay? So just find that gentle stretch through the top of the head, arms are reaching on. I want you to walk both hands over to the left side, feel the right side body stretching out. Keep that gaze nice and gentle. And then bring the hands over to center and to the other side. Good. What are your hips doing now? Have you lessened that stretch in the hip position? Can you push them deeper into the heels? Good, in 3. Back to center when you're ready. In 2.
Nice job, everybody. In 1, rise up to tabletop. So in tabletop, we're going to practice our animal flow. So a bit of calisthenics as well, always integrated with yoga as well. So we're going to walk the hands forwards all the way to the top of your yoga mat, but keep your back as flat as you can, and then walk back to the back of the mat, okay, forwards. So what does help is taking the opposite foot, opposite hand, lifting it up one at a time. Good. Imagine we're crawling nice and low in 4. Keep that going. Just see that center of balance in 3. Which side is stronger? Which side is weaker? In 2. Nice job, everybody. Come into the middle of your mat in 1, downward facing dog. Lengthen the legs. Now with your head, I want you to draw the head all the way into the chest and then extend it all the way back. Get that full range of motion here. Nice. And then come to stillness. Take an inhale, lift the right leg high. Exhale, warrior 2. Step forwards, arms out, long stance. So big posture here, big power pose. And just look down at your big toe. Good. From here, take an inhale, reach forwards with the hands. Now, option to have elbow to knee, just like we've done that first flow. Otherwise, bring the fingertips inside that hand, maybe to the floor. Lift the top arm up, extended triangle. Now, the aim here is to push that elbow into the inner leg, inner knee, reach the hands high. Notice my body's in a nice long line, okay, a bit like we're inside the 2 sides of a wall, okay, reaching up high. Hold it strong. I know it's tough. Keep going in 3. If we're looking down, can we look up to the ceiling? In 2, can we open that twist any further? In 1, inhale to warrior 2. Exhale, cartwheel the hands to the mat. Come onto your left side plank or side bridge. Lifting the right side up. Fan the fingers. Imagine you're high-fiving the wall on the side. Can you lift the top leg higher? Can you reach behind for the top foot? Bend into that back knee in 3. Find that balance. In 2. Woo! In 1, high plank. Let's go. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Shoulders back. Exhale, downward facing. Take an inhale. Lift the left leg high now. Exhale, warrior 2. Power stance. Good, look forwards. And you'll notice your warrior 2 will develop in time. Okay, you're gonna hold it here for 1 more round of breath. Get comfortable with being uncomfortable. That's where we grow. We always change, but we want to grow too. Okay, take an inhale, lift the chest forwards. Sorry, reach the chest forwards. Exhale, elbow to knee or fingertips to the floor. Reach that right arm up, extended triangle. Open that chest, push the elbow into the inside of the knee. Reach the hand higher. Really fan out those fingers into. Good. We're looking down, can we look up in 1? Nice, take an inhale, lift the chest, warrior 2. Exhale, hands to the mat, step back, come onto the other side, plank now. Lifting that top hand up. Good, now remember what we did. Option to come into star, option to bend that back leg, reach for the toes behind you. Hold it here in 3. It's a lot of strength working with the upper body. In 2, keep that knee lifted. In 1, extend, come back into your high plank, there we go. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog, nice work everybody. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take an inhale, wander the feet together at the back of the mat, and then bring them forwards halfway, getting ready into our crow pose, balasana. So, hips are nice and high, fan the fingers, high-fiving your mat, lift the feet up to your tiptoes. That's the most important thing to start with. If your toes and your feet are flat, it's really hard to keep the hips high. So lift up. Make sure the heels are high. Draw the knees into the back of the arms. Notice my hips are still the highest point of my body. Looking forwards. And then gently send the weight into the back of your arms. Your body will listen to you. Just find that balance. Squeeze the tummy high in towards the rib cage. And then gently float one foot off the floor and then the other. Come into your frog pose after you've had a go at that pose. So we're back onto the inversions, guys. Where are we at today? Nice. Patient with yourself as well. Distribution of weight. Good, in 3. Don't hold your breath, guys. Inhale. Exhale. Look forwards, Alice. Just slightly lift that chin. In 2, bring those toes together. Very good, Charlie. In 1, nice job, guys. Come into child's pose again. Good, we're developing it. We're getting strong. So into that child's pose. Yeah, arms are on fire today, hey? So come into that child's pose. Now I want you to just nod your head left and right across your third eye, that part between the eyebrows, okay? I want you to massage that bit very gently. You've done a lot to deserve this rest right now, so well done.
And as you do that, you feel that inner thigh starting to increase. And then as you release it, it lessens. Reach the hands around the back to your lower spine. Let them rest there, feeling that strength in the neck. Just keeping it nice and still. And then slowly press the hands into the floor, lift your chest, bring your bottom to the ground, extend the legs out, coming into our fish pose. So hands behind, elbows behind, in line with the shoulder, okay? Now we should gently just let the head relax all the way back. Okay, just holding it here. Notice what the feet do, relax your legs. Let your neck kind of collapse into the shoulders. Just as you hold this for a little bit longer, notice how far the head can drop behind. Doing that gentle stretch through the front of the chest. In 2. In 1, draw the chin in, slowly lift up. Take the hands behind you now. Okay, do that same stretch. I want you to try and find a gentle back bend. So you're almost pushing your chest forwards and your shoulders back and down. Feeling that arch in the spine in 3. Maybe a little bit difficult to breathe, but very, very gently in 2. Good, in 1, slowly round the spine by tucking the chin into your chest. Bring the hands in front of you. Extend them out long. Hold your body here. Drive the heels into the floor in 3. Lower down in 2. Good. Bring the feet together in 1. Keep the hands above your head. Feet together, soles facing. Hands above the head. We're going to roll all the way up. Exhale. Reach for the front of the toes. Good. So butterfly sit-ups. This is going to target the upper core. Okay, all the way up if you can. Use that exhale. This is that progression from those rollouts. If you still find this quite tough, you can use whatever, if you're in the room, if you're in your bedroom, or you can use your bed, so you could bring your feet underneath it. If you're in the sitting room, you could use the bottom of the sofa, or if you have some weights at home, okay, just put them on the top of the feet, rolling all the way up. Let's keep that going, everybody. Go for 5 more. Notice how your bottom kind of trickles away further and further from the ankles. Nice. In 2. Woo! Good job, everybody. In 1, extend those legs out in front of you and come all the way down. Bring your right knee into your chest. Just take a moment to pause. Draw some small circles with that right knee. And then change to the other leg, left knee in. Just working through that gentle hip rotation. Nice. And then slowly come all the way up to seated. Okay, legs out in front. We're going to go around the world. So we've done this before. Take the right leg over the left leg. Pull that leg in, hug it in. Notice if the foot lifts off the ground. You're feeling that stretch down the back of your upper leg into the glute, the gluteus medius, the hamstring. Keep your chest upright. You can't really see it right now, but I'm side on, that long, tall chest. Good. I've always got that wall behind me, so I've got that alignment. There we go. Feel that stretch. Take the foot to the floor, reach the right hand behind you, left hand to outer right knee, look over the shoulder. Think about being tall again, lift a little higher. Extend that leg out here. Sorry, extend that arm out. Nice. Now see if you can reach hold of that leg. Extend the leg, grab hold of the foot. Nice. Reach the right hand behind you. Good. Just pause for a second here. For those who've trained me for quite a while, we usually lift the bottom foot off the floor. We're not going to do that just yet. We're just holding that twist. Nice. The higher you lift it, lovely. Maybe you can bring that knee to the chin one day. In 2. Good. In 1. Release. Okay, so we're going to take that right foot over the left leg. Okay, I want you to bend your bottom leg back and around. Okay, so it's a nice seated position. So hopefully, well, if you can see me, we've got the baby toe side of each foot on the floor.
big side or big toes facing up to the ceiling. So the knees are somewhat in line. So my bottom knee is here, my top knee is here. Not the best alignment, but that will do, okay? If this is too much and you want to just stay here, okay? Maybe bring the ankles closer towards your bottom or your hip. That might lessen the load. Otherwise, for anyone who wants to go around the world with me, okay, we're going to take both hands over to the left side, excuse me. Both hands to the floor on the left. Gently lift up the hips. Keep those feet in the same position. Right foot stays flat. Left toes, you're going to pivot. Bring the hands to the left, all the way, and then spin. Drop it back down. Find your starting position, but on the other side. And what helps me is bring my hands to the feet. Just breathe through that stretch. You've got this, guys. Shoulders up and back. If we didn't do the around the world, we need to come back into this pose. Let's all stretch the legs out in front. Here we go for that warm-up stretch on this side now. Bring the left foot and leg over the right leg. Pull that knee all the way in. Big hug. Bring that stretch through the medius, gluteus medius now. And then release your left hand behind you. Okay, fingers pointing away, just to externally rotate that shoulder. Right hand around, elbow to knee, and then hook that position. Look over the shoulder behind. Breathe into this gentle side twist. Take one more round of breath. And then slowly extend that left leg all the way out in front of you. Reach for it with that hand. Yes, grab the outside. Nice. Keep that shoulder, find that twist in 3. Good, everybody, into, in 1. Woo, come back to center. So we're going to go around the world and the other way now. Left foot over the right leg. Right leg, we bend. We bring it close to the bottom cheek behind. Okay, I'm starting here, but I want to start in the better position. So I'm going to walk that foot to the outside of that right leg. Remember the bottom toes facing down, big toes facing up, excuse me. And just bring my hands to my foot. So just gently massage that curve of the foot. Okay, our feet have so many nerves in, especially the base. Okay, so just good to kind of check in with the foot, how it's doing. Okay, the feet actually resemble parts of the body, parts of reflexology, but I'm not going to get into that now. Both hands over to the right side. For those coming around the world with me, both hands to the right, push into your left foot. Pivot on the right toes, swivel the hands around all the way. Just find that position and then find yourself in that starting pose here. Nice job. We're just going to rest here for 3 rounds of breath. If this again is too uncomfortable for you, come into butterfly pose, the soles of the feet together, just inner thigh release, okay? For those of you in this position here, just grab hold of the toes and just breathe into it. Close down the eyes, just focus on what you're feeling on the outside of your hip abductors. 2 more rounds of breath. Remember, no one can see you if you've got your eyes closed right now. No one's worrying about what you're doing. Just be engaged with your body, feel the stretch. If you're clenching your jaw, relax your jaw. 1 more round. Good, and then gently release. If you're in that butterfly stretch, extend the legs out in front of you. Come to laying all the way down on your back, very slowly. As we lie down, we rock 1 vertebrae by 1 vertebrae. It's quite a difficult one. Keep that core engaged and then let it go. Good. Keep the right knee into your chest. Place the right foot on the left knee. Hug and squeeze. Pulling the knees away from the floor. Seated figure 4. Lift the chin and chest and then gently retract back to the ground. Gently release, switch sides, left foot, pull it in, hug and squeeze, and then place it on the right knee. Reach hold of the right leg, hug and squeeze, lift the chin and chest. And then gently retract, shoulders, back of the head to the floor. Nice, gently release that pose, extend the legs up to the wall, that imaginary wall, flexing the feet.
Take the hands behind your head or rest the hands underneath the bottom. Just hold that pose for a few rounds of breath. Pushing the heels as high as you can, flexing the feet. Nice isotomic stretch here in 3. In 2. In 1. For anyone who wants to go into plow pose, you're very welcome to. So hands either side of the hip, that will help. Bring the hands to your lower bottom, push the bottom away from the floor, lifting up, and then gently drop the feet behind the head. So deep stretch in that lower spine. Keep your head still. Press the toes into the floor. Keep the legs straight, and then maybe bend the knees in towards the side of your ears. If you can go deeper, extend the arms out to the front. And then gently extend those legs straight. Just deload back into the spine, 1 vertebrae at a time. Squeeze the tummy muscles, slowly unfolding. Keeping your eyes closed, lower the ankles together or 1 at a time down to the floor. Taking your time. Feel that gentle release once the ankles touch the floor. Take a deep breath in through your nose, settle into Shavasana, exhale. 1 more time, inhale through the nose. Hold that breath and then exhale. Being at one with your body in your practice. Feeling that clarity and that focus. Helping you move, transition and flow. Finding that belonging on your mat, in your yoga practice. Finding that space with your body and your mind. Just helping to tie it all together, keeping that rhythm of your breathing soft and gentle and relaxed. And just feel your body melting onto your mat right now. Feeling the heaviness of the day drifting away. And taking that lightness into the rest of your evening or whenever you're practicing now. Relax all the muscles in your feet, the ankle, the shins, the quads, your glutes, your hamstrings, your pelvis, relaxing the abdominals, the lower back, the mid back, the upper back. Relaxing your fingers, your palms, your forearms, your elbows, your upper arms, your upper back, your neck. Moving into the face, your cheekbones, your cheek muscles, your forehead, your eyebrows, and relaxing the jaw, relaxing your ears, relaxing your smile. And then slowly wiggling the toes and fingers, nodding the head side to side, consciously waking that body up. Take a big long reach, inhale. And then exhale, relax again. Slowly push yourself to a nice seated position in your own time. Grabbing hold or resting the hands on the knees. Sitting tall through your spine, rolling the shoulders up and back. Changing direction now. And
And just pulling yourself a little bit of a smile across that face. Bring the hands above the head, take an inhale. And then exhale, bring the hands to heart center. Thank you all for joining class this evening. Remembering that looking after your body starts with moving your body.